Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly reading for March 2026. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, please don't ever try to force a reading you see on the internet to fit your personal life situations. If it's not resonating, probably a message for another Leo out there. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All right, let's get into it. Spiritual team, Legendary Ladies Goddess deck. What messages do you have for the Leo collective for March 2026? What messages do you have for the Leo collective for March 2026? We got a card that jumped out of the deck, and that one is Tara. And it says protection at the bottom of the card. And then at the bottom of the deck, ooh, we got the muses. And it says inspiration. Protection and inspiration. Okay. Let's see. It feels like, you know what this feels like? This combination of cards, it feels like you are being given the space in March to explore, experiment, try new things in like kind of a safer environment, away maybe from the eyes of people who might judge you or critique you. It feels like this is very personal. It feels very much like an incubation period, a little bit of a cocoon moment, if you will. But I want to read from the guidebook and just see what these cards say in the book themselves, just to make sure I'm getting all the messages you need to hear. All right, so we're going to start with Tara. Hindu goddess of compassion and protection, Tara is watching over you and protecting you. Strongest of the goddess's forms, the green Tara protects you from negative energy. Feel her presence in your intuition. It's keeping you safe and helping you grow. Yeah, this is protecting you from some evil eye, from people that want to sprinkle some doubt in your shit. Okay, so this is kind of protecting what it is that you're cooking up. Okay, we want Leo to cook, so we're gonna give you the space, and I feel like this energy of March is protecting you from people that just want to give their 2 cents without you even asking for it. Okay, let's get into the muses and see what they have to say. I feel like this just came out for another zodiac sign. I'm trying to remember who it is. I can't remember. It's either Aries or Taurus, I think. All right, let's get into the muses. Start looking around for inspiration from unusual places. The Greek muses are planting sparks all around you. You just have to open your eyes to find them. Yeah, I love it. This is your month to experiment, to play, to try something new, okay? Approach something differently. Excuse me. March is a safe space. March is a safe space to kind of play around and experiment with whatever it is you got going on. I want to get into the tarot and see what this is about, so let's get into it. Spiritual team, erotic fantasy tarot. What messages do you have for the Leo collective for March 2026? What messages do you have for the Leo collective for March 2026? And yes, Leos, you heard me correctly. I said erotic fantasy, which means that the art on this tarot deck is a little spicy. I'm not going to be able to show you every card. If you see me looking at a card and not saying anything, it's probably because that dial-up sound is going in my head and I'm realizing, oh, I can't show this on camera. Okay, when I say spicy, these things are spicy. All right, let's see what you guys got. Top of the deck, we have the Empress in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, the World card, and the 7 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Star card in reverse. All right, so what are we seeing here? I feel like coming into the month of March, there is, I don't know, I feel like you guys have had some walls up, or you've been feeling like very protective over some sort of thing that you've wanted to try, do, explore, whatever. This could be something related to like your inner child. So maybe this is a form of creative expression. Maybe this is, I don't know, a business of some kind. Take what resonates. Okay, it may be different for every single Leo. But that's what the energy of the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups is giving me. It's like you guys are potentially in a vulnerable state emotionally when it comes to this thing. For some of you, this could even talk about a relationship, like a new relationship that you've just started. So some of you guys could feel very, very protective over whatever this is. And I feel like that's because it's in its infancy stage, which means it hasn't really taken off or established itself. And so you guys are feeling like this is kind of a tender spot for me right now. And I don't want to expose my underbelly at this moment. Okay. Cause I don't want to, I don't want to get attacked or feel emotionally attacked, whatever. Okay. A lot of you guys may also have felt really called to explore whatever this is further. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. I can't show you the Four of Swords in reverse, but I can show you the Two of Wands in reverse. This to me feels like a lot of you guys may have been going back and forth with yourself of like, should I do it? No, I shouldn't do it. But maybe no, let's not even go there. But I feel like this is something that has stayed on your mind a lot with the Four of Swords in reverse. Like this is something you cannot stop thinking about, which to me tells me you're being called to this thing for a reason. There's a purpose here that you probably should look into. Okay, it's a calling for sure. Okay, but I just feel like the confidence in this with the Star card in reverse, the optimism, the hopefulness of this really working out and turning into something just hasn't been there. It's March where I feel like things start to take a little bit of a turn. Okay, so again, everything I just talked about is you coming into the month of March feeling this way. Now I'm going to look at what the month of March has kind of in store for you, or how you should probably approach things this month. So right off the bat, it feels like the Empress card in reverse is really interesting. It feels like you have an idea, but you don't have the space to really develop it, okay? But I feel like that could turn around here with this Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands. Oh, I love that the sun is coming out. That could definitely be a positive sign. I love to see that. Okay, Spirit speaking through me in this video, okay? So again, I can't show you the Empress in reverse and I can't show you the Six of Wands, but this Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands combined talks to me about a potential opportunity. Maybe this is an investor. Maybe this is someone saying, hey, like, I want you to explore this more. Here's a couple $100, $1,000, couple $1,000 to get you started. I want to see you explore this. Show me what you can do with this little seed, okay? And that little seed you're gonna plant in your garden, you're gonna plant in a pot, and you, I feel, are gonna be kind of off and running just with this little seed of someone believing in you, or you finally believing in yourself even, and finding the means to be like, hey, I found a little pop-up shop. I'm gonna just, you know, do like a weekend and display the clothes that I make and see what kind of revenue I can bring in just on a weekend to see if it, you know, speaks to the people, if people want to see more of that. Okay, so it's one of those things. And I feel like you take off. You realize like, oh, this could be a thing. I think it is well received. I think it's so well received that you now have this Seven of Wands energy where people are like, where can we get more? When is the next drop? When are you launching your next line? When is the new scent coming out, like where, like we want more, and you're like, damn, like my inventory is spent. Like I guess I need to get working on some new orders or new batches of things to satisfy the need, okay, the demand for what it is that you've got. I feel like whatever this is could potentially be big for you guys, Leos, okay? I definitely feel like if you guys have some sort of business or some sort of idea for a business, you share this on the internet or you share this with even your local community. Like, I mean, do the legwork, definitely market yourself. Like, let's say you are doing a pop-up, definitely market the shit out of that pop-up, because I guarantee you, whatever it is you got going on is gonna be well received by the people that are meant to see it and appreciate it. Definitely especially with the world card here, it feels like there is a market for whatever it is that you're doing or thinking about here. And you got just the right amount of sauce or the right kind of sauce to make it happen, to make it successful. Period. Okay, so take advantage of the time, of the opportunities, of the investment, the time that you have to play with this, because I feel like it could really be something for you. All right, Leos, that's what I'm seeing with the tarot. I'm going to close out your reading with one final deck just to get some final messages for you guys. All right, spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Leo collective for March 2026? What final messages do you have for the Leo collective for March 2026? What do we have? Red Jasper, take action. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Get it done. Put it out there. Believe in yourself, Leos. What else? Golden Healer Quartz, open the door. Open the door to the opportunities. You never know what is on the other side of trying something until you do it. Open that door. In fact, kick that door down. See what's over there. See what's on the other side of that door. Okay, it could be for you. Hello. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have turquoise. Prioritize your health. For me, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, prioritize your mental health, protect your peace. Okay, if you feel like there are people that are gonna doubt you or like sow seeds of doubt in you, whatever, definitely avoid sharing this with those people, because I feel like people are gonna try and give their 2 cents no matter what you do. Even no matter how successful you are, they can be like, oh, you got a little success over the weekend, but like this isn't something you could do full time. Fuck that noise, okay? Like, prioritize your health, your confidence, your self-worth, and protect that, okay? This is the month to do something a little risky, a little wild, because I think that there could be positive results that come out of it. All right, Leos, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Leo if you feel like they might need to hear this message. If you want to see more content from me, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. My handles are below in the description box, and you can also send me a DM on those platforms if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.